Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. We're going to do another preparing for Dokkan Battlefield here. I actually have built up a number of units who are ready for me to go ahead and Dokkan Awaken them. At this point, like, I noticed I have a lot of TURs now. Like, there's a lot. I was actually looking through the list and I was actually kind of surprised that I have like most of the units in the game. There's just basically a few scattered Dokkan Fest units I don't have. You know, something like basically all the old ones, right? Like I don't have the SCR Broly, I don't have the Tech Perfect Cell, Intelligence Ultimate Gohan, EGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't have those units. And there's a couple other random units I don't have, like you know, Tech Vegeta, Intelligence Vegeta. I'm the only person in the world who hasn't pulled 500 Intelligence Vegetos. So the first unit we're going to go ahead and awaken is the Great Ape Vegeta, who awakens with these Nappa medals from the Saiyan Saga event. Now you guys might notice, holy shit, Truth, you have 10 of those Nappa medals from the Saiyan Saga event. That's crazy. The drop rate is terrible on that. That's because I buy the shit out of them when I see them pop up in the Baba shop, which I think is incredibly important to do. Because, again, for all we know, there's going to be some awesome Great Ape unit that's going to come out, LR Great Ape card, and it's going to take 20 of those medals, and it's like, well, glad I bought them from the Baba shop when I could, because a lot of those medals are pretty cheap in the Baba shop. So, this is Power for the Deathmatch Vegeta Giant Ape. Leader skill is AGL type key plus 2 and HP and defense 70%. Super attack is the Gallic gun, which does supreme damage to the enemy. Passive skill is Furious Super Elite, which is attack and defense 70% when HP is 80% or below, and may turn into a Great Ape 2 times he can do it per battle. Now, I'm not a big fan of this unit. Let me also just go over his links real quick, and we'll talk about why this guy is not really that useful, I don't think. So he has Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Big Bad Bosses, over 9,000, Transform, Saiyan Roar, and Shattering the Limit. So his link set is more or less useless on Extreme AGL, where you have a lot of androids. You do have Rose Goku Black, you know, Majin Vegeta, but I don't know, man. This again does point out one of the stupidest shafts ever given to a Dokkan unit is Super 17, the AGL version, not having Big Bad Bosses. I guess because they thought it would make them too good, even though it wouldn't make, like, if Super 17 just had Big Bad Bosses, we wouldn't be like, holy shit, oh, fellas, you know, hold back. Super 17 is the best unit in the game. Like, they do these weird things sometimes that they unnecessarily shaft units who aren't going to be the most popular and who aren't going to be OP anyway for no reason. So, I don't know. But that hurts this Vegeta because, you know, he has Big Bad Bosses, but the best unit on Extreme AGL, well, outside of Majin Vegeta, Super 17 does not have Big Bad Bosses, so kind of pointless. 12 key multiplier, 135%. Obviously, units where, like, this Vegeta is worthless when you're at full health. You need to be below 80% for him to be useful at all. Not a fan. Not a fan. Sorry. Nope. Great Ape Vegeta, you are disqualified from contention. Shameful card. By the way, we're doing a theme today of Vegeta cards because there is a lot, and I finally have gotten a lot of these Vegetas leveled up. You might notice that I have 37 of these Vegeta medals. That is because, if you guys remember, I farmed Super Vegeta, and the medal drop rate is a little better than the Vegeta card drop rate, but it's not really a big deal, I would say. So this, of course, is a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. I believe there's 3 different Super Saiyan 2 Vegetas, or something like that. Because there's a Strength one, there's the Buu Saga AGL one, there's the Battle of Gods arc or movie Tech one. That's from when he's fighting Beerus, the Baba Shop unit. Regardless, though, this is Stunning Power Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. His leader skill is Tech, STR, and Physical Types Ki +3. Super Attack is the Maximum Flasher, which does supreme damage to enemy. His passive skill, Fruits of Discipline, attack 70% when Ki is 6 or more, so that's not great there. His links are Shattering the Limit, Prepared for Battle, Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior Prodigies, and Saiyan Warrior Race. Again, this is one of those units who I feel is really badly hurt by what is going on with Super Strength right now, where Ultimate Gohan is released, and it's kind of like, yo, fam, like, Ultimate Gohan is probably this. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku is pretty safe. It's safe to say Super Saiyan 4 Goku is better than Ultimate Gohan. So Ultimate Gohan is basically like the second, you know, strongest STR unit you're going to have on the team. And that kind of shifts the way links work, right? So, like, you would have a rotation of Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then another rotation of Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Ultimate Gohan. So links are all over the place because the GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku has Over and a Flash, Ultimate Gohan has Shocking Speed, Super Saiyan 4 Goku has Shocking Speed, but units like this Vegeta, GT Trunks, some of these units are left out in the cold because they've only got Prepare for Battle. Now, GT Trunks does have GT, which helps him, obviously, with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 GT, or Super Saiyan 3, you know, GT Goku. But this guy, I mean, attacks 70% when Ki is 6 or more. That's not great. 12 Ki multiplier is 138%, which is a weird number, but some of these Rebirth units do have weird shit going on like that. Stats aren't great. Again, links aren't great, you know, Shattering the Limit. Just overall, not really that useful of a unit. He is relatively old. I remember he came out in January of this year on Global, so that he's, you know, over a year old on JP at this point. Not that surprising that there are much better options to, you know, take. All right, so the next unit we're going to go ahead and awaken is actually this incredibly rare unit. This guy's pretty hard to get because I just made a global update video and I mentioned that Majub is not in normal banners and people went crazy like, what are you talking about? And it's like, I see there that a lot of people don't look like between the lines at a lot of stuff, but a lot of these old Rebirth units, right? Like this Vegeta, Majub, I believe Kaioken Goku is another. Like, a lot of those type of units actually were removed from, like, Dokkan Fest banners, the story event banners, think like the Bio Broly banner, or the, I don't know, the category banners now. What they're starting to do and what's going to happen with Global more often is they'll put out these category banners that do have the LRs on them, but they don't have those rare units like Majub, this guy, Mira, Toa, units like that. Those units are also on the LR banners themselves, so like the Legendary Summon banners or Double Rates banners. So if you want to get this Vegeta, you have to basically be chasing an LR. That's the only place you can get this guy now. He has they make these really bad Rebirth units have LR rates. It's very odd, but what? All right, so okay. First off, this Vegeta is an extreme type unit, which is very, very weird. That, okay, I can understand if they made one Super Saiyan Vegeta bad and extreme type and be like, oh, you know, this is back when he punched Trunks and raced off to go fight 18, and he was like, fuck Kakarot. Kakarot can suck my dick. I don't need him. I'm gonna go beat the androids myself. And we're saying, yeah, he's pretty villainous right there. But like, all of the Super Saiyan Vegetas are basically villain cards. It's very weird, because I'm also talking about the TEQ Super Saiyan Vegeta we'll take a look at in a second. Although the Strength World Tournament Vegeta is a super card, huh? Alright, so this is Genius Warrior's Exaltation. Okay. Super Saiyan Vegeta. His leader skill is AGL, Intelligence, and Physical Types, HP, Attack, and Defense 50%. So, interesting buff to a bunch of different types, but not any key. Super Attack is the Big Bang attack. which does supreme damage and lowers defense. His passive skill, Genius Prince, attacked enemies attack minus 40%. That is a huge fucking number right there. 40% is like, this guy, okay, if his passive, the problem with this Vegeta is, in order for it to activate, obviously you have to attack the enemy. Thus, in order for this to be any useful at all, this Vegeta is going to have to be in the first or second slot. And I'll tell y'all for damn sure, on Extreme Physical, this Vegeta just flat out does not have a place on there whatsoever. You know, Lynx, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Shattering the Limit, Prepared for Battle. No place on Extreme Physical. And some people might say, well, truth, Goku Black is a Saiyan and has a couple of those links. He's good. And it's like, well, kind of not really. Goku Black is losing his place quickly on Extreme Physical. There only needs to be one more good unit and he would be, you know, banished to the alternates list forever. I'm not as high on Goku Black as a lot of people are because I'm just not a fan of nuking cards unless it's LR Gohan, who is broken beyond belief. But most nuking cards aren't that useful and just put a strain on the overall team because you need to save orbs for them to even hit hard. So basically, I'm kind of getting like weirdly off track here, but it's just to explain that Vegeta doesn't fit on Extreme Physical. He would work a little better on Super Physical, obviously, but even over on Super Physical, I mean, there's a lot of Over and a Flash and Fuse Fighter over there. The new Super Vegito does only have Prepare for Battle, so this Vegeta could, I guess, make like an interesting little combo with Super Vegeta where he would lower the enemy's attack. And then, you know, I said Super Vegeta, but I mean Super Vegito. And, you know, Vegito does lower enemies' attack by 50% when he gets hit. Well, not lowers it, but reduces it. You guys get what I'm saying. So, I don't know. This guy, just not a great unit overall. It's this type of passive. Like, this would be good. Attack enemies' attack minus 40%. If this was on a unit like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or Physical Super Vegito, or Ultra Instinct Goku, like a leader card that you want in rotation, that's where this type of passive is good. But on like a fodder support type unit, a secondary unit, a sub unit, this type of passive just makes them completely worthless because you're never going to have this guy on the main rotation. So thus, he's just honestly not that great. All right, so one more unit to go. I feel like I've been really rambling today. Oh well, that's because this is the first video I've recorded today. The next unit we are going to go ahead and awaken is actually this guy. One of the worst SSRs in the game you could pull. Absolutely no question about that. Also, by the way, Super Saiyan Vegeta is farmable from the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta event. I actually did not farm these guys. In the future, I'm going to circle back around, reverse them, and I will farm them up to SA10, but I just don't have a lot of awakening medals and Zenny and, you know, supplies to spare on these trash fodder units right now. I will, again, do it in the future, though, because we never know. You know, it would be really hard for them to make, like, this TEQ Super Saiyan Vegeta good. Like, they would really have to pull some shit to help this guy. But it could happen. It's not impossible. So I, for one, will be getting this guy to SA10 in the future, and probably then promptly never use him. I don't know, maybe I'll use him in, like, Dokkan Dual Decks one time. That is a thing that could happen. Alright, so this is Reclaim the Summit Super Saiyan Vegeta. Funny that it says Reclaim the Summit. Obviously, that's talking about, you know, I'm the Prince of all Saiyans once again. But he's, like, one of the worst cards in the game. He has to be, like, if we're talking about, like, top 10 worst TURs in the game, he's on the list. Maybe even top 5. He also is an extreme type unit, by the way. This is another extreme type unit. Alright, so his leader skill is Tech, Intelligence, and SCR types, attack, and defense 30%. His super attack is the Final Flash, which does extreme damage to enemy. His passive skill, Conflicted Heart. Whew, brace yourselves for this one, kids. Key 3, and attack plus 2500 when HP is 80% or below. That is just, like, beyond bad. Like, that, it's not a percentage, it's a flat bonus. You have to be below 80% to do it. it just, wow. Like, seriously, top 10 worst TURs in the game, he has to be on there. His links: Prepared for Battle, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Blazing Battle, and Shattering the Limit. The one thing I guess is he does have Prepared for Battle with LR Goku Black. If this guy had big bad bosses, that would help out a lot more, because then, you know, he'd share a couple links. And obviously the fact that he's just Shattering the Limit hurts as well, because LR Goku Black is a fierce battle unit. Again, when I'm looking at a unit like this, you know, it's always good to compare them and see how well they'll fit with, like, the leaders. I mean, I guess Super Saiyan 3 Broly also is a Prepare for Battle unit, so that is good for this Vegeta, but still, there's no fucking way you're ever gonna run this guy. And the little cherry on top, there's just the little last fuck you they can give you, is his 12 key multiplier is 130%, and that is a bow on this guy. TEQ Vegeta is as bad as everyone has said, but we will finish it out like that. Look at how big this Vegeta, the Great Ape is, completely covers the entire screen, man. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Later.